Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper. It's time for another Technique Tuesday. Now this is the Silhouette Scenes stamp set that I'm going to be using. And I've already shown you how to use this to make a silhouette, but now I'm going to show you how to use it to make a reverse silhouette. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you what we'll be using. This stamp set here and the You Inspire Me. So these two pieces, but you could use whatever you'd like. Of course, if you want information, you can go to beautyandthestamper.com. It'll have the dimensions of everything I'm using today. We're going to be using the Pacific Point Stampin' Pad, the Designer Series paper, some Pool Party, and then of course Whisper White Thick for my base. I've got some Versamark and some clear embossing powder. And let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Let's make our base so we could set that off to the side. And we're going to, this will be a layer piece, so we'll set that off to the side as well. Another layer piece. And then these are our stamped pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the first part in the Pacific Point. And that's going to say, You Inspire Me. So we're going to get that all nice and inked up there. And I'm just going to put that right there. So we've got that You Inspire Me right in there. Very cute. I'll set that off to the side. And I'll set that off to the side because I'm going to need that in just a moment. We're going to take our Designer Series paper and our little couple there. And I want to make sure that's all nice and good and juicy. We are going to put that right there. We're going to lift that up. And we're going to get our clear embossing powder. And you cannot see that anywhere. To be quite honest, neither can I. So we're going to put that on here and hopefully get it all. That's what I love about embossing powder, is we just get to continue to use it and use it, and no matter how much we put on there, it only sticks to what we need. So I do see some of it, and it looks like I need to add a little bit more over here. I think we're pretty good. I think we got it all. Don't worry, we will be able to see that. Any overflow. Okay, I'm going to get out my heat tool. And we're going to heat that up for just a moment. While I'm getting this heated up, I'm just going to let you look. You can take a screenshot if you'd like. We've got the September host code, which is XEZBT4WU. And then I will go ahead and heat this and tell you a little bit more about the October online class. And we're going to be using the Gnome for the Holidays. So if you purchase that stamp set from me, you are automatically going to be able to go to the October class. We just had our August class this past Saturday, and it was so fun. Everybody was there. We had a great time. There were a couple of you that didn't make it, and I was so sad. But I have talk to some of you, and hopefully we will be able to meet up again. Now, if you don't want to purchase the gnome for the holidays, or you already have it, you just have to do a $50 minimum purchase through me, or you can join and be part of my Stampin' Up team, which we are the Stampin' Beauties. All right, so I don't know if you could see that any better now. Yes, you can, yep, you can kind of see it. So that's on there, but now we want to see it even more. And so this is what we're going to do. You can take one of these guys here and cut it, and then cut another piece there. That's how I make it go and stretch a little bit further. So you can use one of these. You could use a dauber, or what I'm going to use is I just use a makeup brush, and I will show you. So it's very similar to the Joseph's coat, except you just use designer series paper. So we are going to take our makeup brush, we're going to stick it in that Pacific point. I have a piece of paper underneath it, and then we are going to color this guy all the way in. So we're just going to take that, and you can see, now you can really see that silhouette shining through, right? So we are going to color all of this in, and I'm just going to keep on going. Now that I'm doing this, I'm thinking maybe this might even be a better way. But let me let me remove. Do you see when I remove that extra ink from there? This little lady and man really show up well. So let's go ahead. We're going to keep on. I'm going to try with this and see if that goes a little bit darker quicker, because I could push down more. And it certainly does. Do you see that? So all these other stars disappear on that designer series paper. So the only thing that's left showing is the actual silhouette. So we have basically created a reverse silhouette. Now I haven't seen this done other than on the Joseph's coat, so I don't know if this is something that hasn't been around that I have not seen, or if it's something that has been around forever and I just missed it. Either way, I am okay. I think this is beautiful. It has a little bit where some of my clear embossing got to, but you know what? It just looks like it could be some rain. So we are okay, or some snow, if you will. We are almost done here. And I'm so glad that I'm able to just talk to you guys like you are crafting right here with me. I have made so many great friends, and I know some people want me to, why do you talk so much? And you know what? Because I'm talking with you. I'm talking with my friends. And for those who think I'm talking too much, they can find somebody who is more their speed, and that's okay. Oh, but look at how beautiful they're missing out on this, right? Oh, this is one of my faves. There we go. So now you see those snowflakes are completely gone, except for what's in that silhouette. So I think that is beautiful. We're all done. Now I've got ink all over, but that's okay. I'm going to clean this up one more time, and I'm just using the empty part. But imagine if I would have used a completely different color. If I would have gone with black, that would have been beautiful as well. So of course I'm going to grab my little baby wipes before I start spreading ink here, there, and everywhere, because that Pacific point is Can you imagine this getting all over my card? So let me know in the comments below if you have seen this technique or what kind of technique you want to see in the upcoming weeks. And are you liking this new format where you know that you're going to be getting a video on Tuesdays and Fridays on the cards, and then, you know, on the rest of the days you might get cards, you might get DIYs. The planner, we know that's coming on Mondays, so trying to give you guys a little bit more of a routine so you know. All right, we've got this You Inspire Me, and we are going to give it a little bit of a flag here. So I'm just going to stick this in here. That's a little long, but I'm okay with it. And I'll show you why. Well, I'm going to make it a little shorter because I actually want the length on the other end. So all I did was cut it straight across. And I'm going to stick it back in there. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. Again, you can get all of the dimensions on my blog, so you can go there. It's beautyandthestamper.com. I try and keep everything at Beauty and the Stamper. And this one is cut at a little odd angle than what is on there, so there it's giving me a little bit of a, are you sure that's what you want to do? But it is. So now that I let it know, it's all okay. All right, so now I'm going to take my adhesive. Of course, I need to start it, right? That's what we decided. And then I'm going to line these up, and I want to have a bit of a border all the way around. There we go. That gives me a nice border there. And I did that because I want to have on the back, I want to have some I'm going to cut this one like that, and then I'm going to cut this one a little bit wider so we have a full guy there. Alright, now you can see this paper is very flimsy, so that is why I'm going to add a border to it. And I chose a color that's in here, Pool Party, and Stampin' Up! Has Pool Party. I love so much that they do that for us. They take all the guesswork out, and look how pretty these colors work together too. Okay, so I have figured out that I could, back in my old Stampin' Up! Days, and some of you may remember, you do your little check marks. So you go down where you need it, and then you check. And then you do the next one, you check the other way, check. So back and forth, back and forth. And then I'm going to put my border right around here. I want to get that border on there. Woohoo! There we go. Now your paper is laying flat. And then we'll take that again. And you can decide at this time if you want to pop this up or if you want it to lay flat. I'm going to have mine laying flat because I'm going to add an embellishment. And we're going to border that. There we go. And that's so pretty. Okay. I'm going to use this little glitter star ornament from, the glitter star ornaments. I'm going to take one, and it's very long, so I'm going to take it again, and I'm going to put another knot in there. And I'm going to push this through here. And that works really well. So that way I know exactly where I want, because I still want it to hang, but not a whole lot. And I think that'll be a good hanging point right there. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to glue it down, or adhere it down, if you will. We've got our little star hanging there. And now I'm going to look for my, which I didn't have right here, and I don't know why I don't have it. That will teach me to be better prepared. But I'm going to take my Stampin' Dimensionals. And again, I will have all of this on my blog, and if you are signed up for my newsletter, you'll receive it on there as well. So if you were at my stamping class, it's online, it's on Zoom, we all chit chat with each other, then you know that I took all of my Stampin' stuff with me. And since I took my Stampin' stuff with me, I have not unpacked it. But look how cute that card is. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love it so much. It's got that little hanging star there. And that, my friend, is why I did not pop it up too many layers, because this will probably cost extra to go through the mail. So I hope you like this. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up, and I look forward to sharing more. I will see you again stamping on Friday if I don't see you before then. You guys, I came home this weekend and there was so many boxes. I will be doing a ton of unboxings. So if you want to see any of that, make sure you are subscribed and your notifications are turned on. Until I see you next, have a great evening or day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!